Here is where you can change your colors on your res board. So we have reservations, providers, which would be an owner block or provider block, a hold, a unit is offline, a unit needs maintenance. Typically you don't do overlaid or external, but you can adjust your colors here so that your reservation board looks exactly the way you want it to look. The next thing I want to talk about are events, and events are awesome. These are things that you want to see on your reservation board that you want to see graphically. So for instance, if there's a pet in the unit, you would like to know that. Or if this one has weekly maid service, it has a different color. Or if it's a third-party reservation, say from Oakwood or some other third-party client, you can put that in here. A lot of people will put gave notice so that you can have another color showing that the guest has given notice and that you're free to book behind that reservation. So that's what these are. These are events that you choose that you want to see on your res board. You select those events and then you give them colors. So it's very simple to change the color. If you don't like it, you can click here and a color wheel comes up and you can change the color. But it's just a way for you to graphically see something that you would like to see on your reservation board. Here is where you set up your apartment categories or your guest categories. Here, for example, I'll have, these are my guest categories. There's military, there's traveling nurses, or they're individual. You can keep going. By putting a comma here, you can add another category of guest. Again, these are not required. This is strictly optional, but it's a way for you to differentiate between the types of guests that you have. Conversely, here are apartment categories. So are they lease on demand units, or is it a master lease, or is it ones that you own? So you can just put a comma here and keep going on apartment categories. So anytime you make a change to any of this information, you'll need to come down here and click on Save Configuration. I didn't really change anything, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and click on Save Configuration. So that is a basic overall introduction to member configuration in Aaxsys. Again, to find it, you're going to go to your main menu board here. You're going to click on Member Configuration, and you're either going to set up your invoicing, your download settings, your contact management settings, your own address and contact information, manage your files or documents, set up what types of searches you allow, set up your credit card interface, your 1099 settings, or miscellaneous options. Most of the time you're going to be here, and you're going to be here, and you're going to be here on this main page. Once you've done this, it's a no-brainer. You've made your choices, you've put it in, and you forget about it. It's done. So, but of course you can always come back here and change anything. Okay, so thank you for watching this video on member configuration in Aaxsys.